Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Magnus, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. I'm aware that today, or rather yesterday, was supposed to be Kerbal Space Program, but I really don't have enough time today to prepare a trip to Jewel, so we're going to do that possibly tomorrow, possibly another day. But, so we're here in Minecraft Dinosaurs. We're about 300 meters from our home. And I have the helmet, the ancient helmet, and I have the ancient sword. If you do not want to know what happens with the pigs and the ancient swords, I suggest that you skip this part of the video, perhaps go like 4 minutes into the future. Okay, we're about to find this out, alright? Okay. And Piggy, come here. Ah, sweet Jesus. Is it going to attack me? Am I gonna burn down the forest? I'm gonna burn down the forest, aren't I? Hello, pigs. You scared me a little bit. You're on fire, but you're not dying. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Pig it! Oh, why does it make two of them? Oh god. Are you attacking me? I don't think you're attacking me. Are you following me? I don't know. Alright, so, yeah, apparently it just makes like zombie pigmen. And some of them have swords, maybe golden swords, I don't even really know. I sort of want to attack one, but I'm afraid to do so. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What? They're attacking each other. What is going on? Oh god. Kill him, kill him. Do it, do it. Oh. And pig meat. Alright then. Oh, iron. Hello. I'll take that. And that. Ooh, so much iron. Well then, we're just gonna grab this before we go. But... oh, well that's going down into a cave system. Let's not go there. Alright, so on the way home... hello, bat. We, alright then, so we now know what that does. It's not that interesting. Are they following me? They're following me. What the heck? Alright then, I guess he's just gonna follow me for a bit. I'm glad we found some pigs, that was fun, that was interesting. Well then, what are we gonna do today in Minecraft Dinosaurs? I haven't seen enough names for the dinosaurs that have yet to be named. I would like to see more names for those. But I am going to hatch some more dinosaurs, I think. I think I'm going to hatch a Dilophosaur today, since we have like 3 more of those eggs. I haven't had a lot of time to build any more new enclosures or anything like that, so there's nothing to do there. But we can hatch... are you still following me? You are. Strange creature. But yeah, so we're going to be hatching more dinosaurs today, and answering a few of your questions. A lot of you asked questions in the last video, and I wanted to address some of those questions. For you... Some of you have been asking if I'm a paleontologist because I know a lot about dinosaurs. Let it be known that all of the information that I know about dinosaurs is from my own readings and studies. I do not want to go near Poseidon at all. I am not a paleontologist by trade. I am not a paleontologist by education. Paleontology and knowing about dinosaurs and such things is only a hobby for me. It is not something for which I receive payment. It is not something that I have as a job. It is merely a hobby, and I enjoy knowing about dinosaurs, because dinosaurs are awesome. And not just dinosaurs, but prehistoric animals, just in general, such as the giant sloths, and also the giant primates that used to live. You guys maybe weren't aware of this, but there were some really freaking huge gorilla-like monkeys that were alive quite a while ago, and they disappeared, because they went extinct. Hello, Vladimir. So let's go get a Dilophosaur. Can I tell you to stay? No, I don't think so. Are you just gonna... I don't want to have like an oinking pig zombie following me around all day. It's sort of bothersome. But yes, so I am not a paleontologist at all. For those of you who watch my videos for a long time, if you've been around for a while, you probably remember what I am. In fact, I am a linguist. I am trained in the art of linguistics. It's not really an art, but in the art of linguistics. It's a social science. I am specifically a phonetician. I have done research on, for example, the phonetics of youth Japanese speakers in the Kanto region. and I specialize in phonetics and East Asian articulatory phonetics, which is a fancy way of saying how the pieces of meat in your mouth go together. Think of Dilophosaur? How the pieces of meat in your mouth and vocal tract go together to make the sounds that they do, such as the placement of the tongue, whether or not a sound is aspirated, whether or not it's voiced, things like vowel harmony, if you know what vowel harmony is. I study things like that. I'm not currently employed as a linguist, but I have taught university classes before, intro to linguistics, as well as... What am I doing? I want to go in here. Please, no, stay out. Out. Okay. Dilophosaur, as well as completing research, although it wasn't published in any linguistic journal or anything like that, because it was when I was quite young and wasn't very well versed in linguistics. But yes, I did research on that and such. It was not funded by like a research foundation or anything like that. So, but yes, so that is my actual field. That is my actual background. I've also worked as an English teacher because I wanted to travel and such. I'm not a paleontologist. I am also not an astronomer. My interest in space is that of a space enthusiast, that of a person who is interested in space, but not one who is paid to do space research, or someone who works at, say, I don't know, a planetarium or something like that, although that would be an amazing job. I would perhaps murder some people to take their jobs at planetariums, but not Neil deGrasse Tyson, because he's sort of one of my heroes. So... yeah, I think actually, even if I'm not an astronomer, if I can get more people interested in space, I will think that my life has been generally worthwhile and interesting. So, yes. Waiting for this Dilophosaur to hatch. Some other questions. People said in the last episode, it's very interesting that you talk about space during the Minecraft dinosaur videos, but I would prefer that you talk about dinosaurs. And... the thing is about that is that I do talk about dinosaurs quite a lot. You've heard me talk about dinosaurs, such as like the Dilophosaurs and what actual evidence we have for what Dilophosaurs were like, how the sauropods are like huge and there are many species of sauropods and stuff like that. But honestly, in terms of like when I name the sauropod series, I want to explain why I chose that name specifically. And additionally, you guys know that my channel is predominantly about space-related games and such. The other games that we play that aren't space-related are sort of like specials. This Minecraft Dinosaurs series is something that I care greatly about due to my interest in dinosaurs. But there aren't really that many dinosaur games that I really enjoy to actually make that into a channel. Plus, most of them are made by very large game studios, so I won't be able to monetize that gameplay footage, probably. So you can see where this issue lies, this sort of problem. Freaking go away. I don't want you here. You're annoying. I really hope they don't fight each other. That would make me sad. I'm pretty sure they're not going to. Poet Plays, he hasn't had problems with that, I don't think. Oh, and guys, seriously, that cobblestone wall as well as that... hello! You're so tiny! You're so tiny, hello. Pat, pat, pat. Yeah, that's a pretty big size difference, isn't it? Well, you're gonna grow, and in the meantime, for those of you... yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna follow me. But for those of you who would like to name this Dilophosaur, his or her partner, I guess... I don't know what gender this is yet, but this one is male, and his name is Vladimir, or Vladimir, both are okay, and... as such, maybe make a name that fits well with Vladimir, maybe. I don't know. So, tell me below... get out of my way. Ugh. Tell me below in the comments what you would like to name that Dilophosaur, and we will name it in a future episode. And also, don't forget our 2 Triceratops down there. I have not seen enough names for those yet, so let me know what names you would like to name these 2 Triceratops. Did I call them Triceratops? I think I did. Okay, and moving on. What else can we do today? I think... I don't know. I don't think we have any new DNA. So we have... oh, we have a Stegosaurus. We still have a Stegosaurus, right? So we have a Stegosaurus egg. Let's go get the Stegosaurus egg while I talk about various other things. And we can start planning where to put the Stegosaurus enclosure. Maybe not striking ground just yet today. But... Can I put mosasaurs together? Will they eat each other? I'm not sure. Not sure. Also, let's get a plesiosaur. We can look for a place to put a plesiosaur as well. Alright. So, some other things. So, as I was saying before, I am going to be talking about space in this series because Minecraft, as a game, is a game that feels very comfortable talking about things that aren't necessarily on the screen at the time. And I will talk about dinosaurs, and I will eventually have some episodes where I just talk completely about dinosaurs and just educate people on Okay, let's go to sleep. I don't want to be out here with creepers and such. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead and run. But yes, I will talk about dinosaurs, I promise. Eventually we're just going to have a few episodes where I just talk about dinosaurs and educate people on them. But for the most part, this is sort of like a blogging, vlogging sort of... Oh, I can't rest because freak it out. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to kill him. Looks like I'm gonna have to kill him. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, come here, come here. Come here, boy. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I can't go to sleep with you near me, and that's just not okay. I need to be able to sleep. I'm sorry, Pigman. I knew ye well. Alright, let's go to sleep. Okay, and we're awake and going out to find a place to put our plesiosaurs and our stegosaurus. But yeah, so I will talk about various things during this series. Those of you who have been around for a while also remember that I talk about Korea a lot in this series, and I'm going to do that a little bit today as well. So don't worry if I talk about space and things like that. I love space. You guys should love space too. And we can talk about space in the comments. But don't get upset if I don't talk about dinosaurs all the time. There's only so much that we know about dinosaurs, in fact. We probably know more about space than we know about dinosaurs. Because, I mean, fossil evidence is awesome and stuff, but it is only fossil evidence. As opposed to us actually, like, going places in space with our probes. Where's our mosasaur? There he is. Alright, so Poseidon is there. I want something a little bit bigger for the future plesiosaurs. I think something like this is fine. Yeah. I want something that's easily connected to the sea. Maybe I could make some sort of... Yeah, but there's too much ice here. Does this actually go to the ocean? Wee. This is really fast, actually. I like this. Yeah, this does go to the ocean. Okay. Alright then, maybe if I just, like, close that off with sand, I can put my plesiosaurs here. I think that would be a nice place for them. It's nice and big. I think so. Yeah. I think that'll be fine. Very good. Don't know where to put my mosasaurs, though. Okay, so I've decided that this is where I'm going to put my plesiosaurs. This sort of big open area in the ocean, sort of connected to the ocean. There's that. Cave. Do I have any bread? I do have bread, good. Nom. And run. But yes, so other various new things in my life. In Korea, as you know, I've started my Korean social integration program where I speak Korean 2 hours a day with a teacher in an online classroom. And I told you before that it was sort of aggravating because the education system is based on memorizing grammar and not conversation. And the teacher says very specifically, the purpose of the class is not to teach you how to speak Korean, but how to pass the test, so that you can go on to the next class and eventually continue and finish the program, which is good, I guess. Very goal-focused, except for the fact that if you don't speak Korean in Korea, it doesn't really matter if you can pass the test, your life is going to be terrible. So I have problems with that, I have issues with that, and I think it's the wrong way to go about things. But more important than that, there's also the issue, is here a good place to put the Stegosaurus? I guess so. I guess here would be okay. Somewhat, if I took this down a few levels. Maybe take off this level of dirt. Yeah, maybe that would be okay. I think so. Sure, why not? Okay, so if I take off this level of dirt here and make it flatter, then I think I'll be able to put the Stegosaurus enclosure here. So that you can see the Triceratops and the sauropods, the Brachiosaurs over here. I think that'll be fine. Alright. So, as I was saying about the Korean social integration program, it is fine and stuff, it's great. Hello, Balthazar. It's fine and great and stuff. Unfortunately, it's very mixed level. I'm in level 3, so it should be intermediate, but 2 of the students in the class, Filipino girls, nothing against Filipino people because clearly, like, they speak 2 languages, most of them Tagalog, and possibly different other languages in the Philippines, as well as usually English because their education system is in English. But the Filipino girls in my class don't really speak Korean very well. They're sort of beginners. They can't have conversations like I and the Japanese person in the class can. And all 3 of the other students are married with children, so their babies cry during class and they like interrupt class. So it's not really a very good environment for learning. It sort of confirms my feelings that... I forgot that I just put like a hole here. Let's jump down. Confirms my feelings that classes are generally not really necessary for learning foreign languages, but I really have no choice because I just need a piece of paper. Oh yeah, we should check out to see if we can get a pig or something in there. Sheep. A sheep, yes. Sheep, come here. Come here, sheep. Get in there. Alright. What? Did you guys see that? Did you... That sheep turned into a pig when it hit the ground. You saw it, right? You saw it. I saw it. Sheep. No. Don't run away, sheep. No, come back. Come back, sheep. I give up. Nope, we're not gonna do that. But yes, so my class is generally awkward, and I and the Japanese person are far too high level to be there, and the Filipino girls are too low to be there. It leads to some problems, some issues in the classroom, but it'll be fine. I'll finish that, no problem, and eventually I'll move on and go into a different class, get my residency visa, and it'll be no problem whatsoever. Some of you asked in the comments below, some of you asked, hey, why did you leave the United States? You say that you didn't really enjoy living there, why? And that's really sort of a complicated subject. There are a lot of political issues to talk about, as well as economic issues that the United States is having at the moment, and also some cultural issues. And economics and culture and stuff like that are very fun and such, but we really don't have time to do that in this episode. However, when I get to 5,000 subscribers... Hello, Bartholomew. Your tail. I got your tail. Oh. You're disappearing. When I reach 5,000 subscribers, I do expect that I'll make a question and answer episode where you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I will answer as truthfully as possible. And when we do that, I think it'll be really fun to answer such questions as why I no longer live in the United States. I may even do that on webcam. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't really know. We'll see about that, if I can get a program to record my webcam. So, look forward to that. There's not really much else to do in this episode. We got a new Dilophosaur baby that you can name. Please let me know below in the comments. And we still have 2 Triceratops that don't have names, so let me know below in the comments as well what you would like to name those. Please tell me the species of the dinosaur you're talking about. Is Odysseus still alive? Yes. Okay, very good. Alright, and that's all the time that I have for today, and all the things that we have to do for today. I will be sure to make something slightly more advanced for next episode, probably with the Stegosaurus enclosure, something like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. My name is Magnius, and I will see you next time.